Morning, good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Zexonamid YouTube Sports TV. Ladies and gentlemen, after the conclusion of the Euro Championship, now we are heading into that is the Olympics that do happen. That is after every 4 years. Remember, the last championship was in 2020, and we remember very well that USA, China, England were one of the most predominant teams having won that is the most medals. However, as always, since the inception of that is the Olympics way back, that was in 1896, USA has managed to be the most successful team ever with the most medals. This time, after the conclusion of the Olympics, that was in 2020, that was in Tokyo, Japan. This time, after 4 years, the Olympics will be taking action again. That is starting from the 26th of this month, and they will be, that is in Paris. That is the capital city of France. This time, the championship will be in the conclusion of very many, that is activities or sports activities. We have gotten the introduction of wrestling, that is into these Olympics. And so far, a record total of 206 nations will be participating, that is in the Olympics. And some of the anxieties or desires that a team or a country has to be having, that is to participate in the Olympics, should be a member of that is the Olympic Committee. So this time, the actions will be taking place that is in Paris, as I stated before. But the stadium where they will be hosted is none other than Stade de France. Stade de France, this was the stadium built way back. That was in 1995. It was built in 1995. However, completion of works was done in 1998, and it was opened up. That was in 1998, and this stadium is owned, that is by the government of France. Its seating capacity has a seating capacity of over that is 80,000 fans. But this time we'll be talking about some of the interiors and even exteriors to showcase how far the competition will be, and to showcase how more anything you did not know about that is Stade de France, the inside part of the stadium and even the outside part of the stadium. As I stated before earlier on, that I'm the sports encyclopedia, keeping updates on training sports updates that are making headlines. Right now, the talking point, that is the Olympics, that will be starting from the 26th of this month until that is the 11th of next month. And remember, earlier on, teams like Russia and teams like Belarus will not be competing, also will not be taking action in the opening ceremony of that is of the Olympics. Reason being, these are some of the teams or nations that were sanctioned, that is by the NATO organization, that is under the leadership of USA, England, and that is France, after their actions over that is Ukraine. So this time, the athletes that is from Russia and even Belarus will have been allowed to participate, that is in the competition. However, they will be participating as individual athletes, not representing any country. So the reason why they will not be participating in the opening ceremony is because the opening ceremony allows or entitles all athletes to showcase that is their flags, and even at the stadium, their flags are risen up and their national anthems are sung. So this time, Russian athletes and Belarus athletes will compete, but they will not be allowed to raise their flags over the sanctions of that is Russia and even Belarus by countries like USA, England, and even France, who are part of the NATO organization. So this time we'll be talking about that is the Stade de France, that is the hostess stadium, that is for the Olympics, where almost like 90% of the activities will be taking action to showcase some of its interiors, how it looks inside, and even how it looks outside. So far, ever since the inception of this stadium, it has spent that is 29 years ever since it was built. That was in 1995, and right now it was opened. That was in 1998, and it's one of the most architect that is stadium that is in France, attracting that is many tourists for a view of its site. So that is Stade de France, the host stadium that will be hosting that is the Paris 2024 Olympic Games that will be hosted that is in Paris, the capital city of France. As always, I told you earlier on, the sports encyclopedia always digs deep always digs deep to showcase to you, our fans of the Zexonamid YouTube Sports TV, what is transpiring that is in the world of sports. And this time, the biggest point is the